Hey guys, it's Chris here, and today we have another deck video for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I've been having a lot of fun making them. I have quite a bit of decks here that I've been just playing with, and yeah. So anyway, like I said, we're going to be having quite a bit of videos coming out here soon. So I hope you guys all enjoy, and if you guys want to see any deck in the future, just let me know. I'm excited for the new packs because we get Gold Pride coming here soon. So expect that in the future. But for today's video, we are going to be showcasing a deck that I've actually been really enjoying, and it's Galaxy. Now this is, just for context, this is my second time doing this video. I really fucked up my resolution my last time recording. So when I got to the duels, I realized like you could only see like a card getting played at the time. So I was like, oh, this is terrible. So anyway, I scrapped the whole video. This is gonna be take two. So yeah, sorry that it's late, but it happens. So with that in mind, let's go over Galaxy Eyes. So Galaxy is a really cool archetype. It's kind of a mix of two different archetypes that play together really well. You have the Galaxy cards, and then you have the Photon cards, and we'll go over each of them and what they all do. So first and foremost, we have 3 Max C. This is still mandatory in this format. I wish it wasn't. I fucking wish this card would be banned. What this card does is you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. This turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, immediately afterwards draw 1 card. So basically, you could either draw 15 cards in one turn if your opponent wants to play into it, or they just pass immediately. It's stupid unfun, and I wish you didn't have to play it. We have 3 Galaxy Wizards. This card's pretty cool. Once per turn, you can increase this card's level by 4 until the end of this turn, so you can make it level 8. Or you could tribute this card, add 1 Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, except itself. We have 2 Photon Vanisher. Cannot be normal summon. The set must first be special summoned from your hand while you control a Photon or Galaxy monster. Can attack this turn and special summoned. You can only special summon Photon Basher once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you could add 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand. An XZ monster that was special summoned using this card as material gains this effect. Banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. We have 2 Photon Orbital. During your main phase, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. It gains 500 attack. Also, cannot be destroyed by battle. You can send the equip card to the graveyard. Add 1 Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. We have 1 Galaxy Summoner. If this card is normal special summon, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard, except itself. Special summon in defense position. You can target 1 of the light monster you control. It becomes level 4 at the end of this turn. We have 3 Photon Jumper. When your opponent monster declares an attack, you can activate this effect, skip your next battle phase, also special summon this card from your hand, and then end that battle phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Photon or Galaxy spell/trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use this card once per turn. We got 3 Galaxy Soldier. You can send one other light monster from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. That, by the way, is not once per turn. When this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand. We have 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing 2 monsters for 2,000 or more attack. During the battle step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can target that opponent's monster, banish both this card from that field and that target. Return those banished monsters to the field at the end of the battle phase. If you banish an XZ monster, this card gains 500 attack for each material it had when it was banished. Then we got 1 Galaxy Brave. If this card's in your hand though, you can reveal 1 Photon monster in your hand, special summon this card, and if you do, it level becomes that level of the Photon monster. If this card is normal special summon, you can target 1 Galaxy monster in your graveyard. Attack and defense become that monster's attack and defense. We have 1 Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon. If you control a Galaxy Eyes monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card is detached from the XZ's monster to activate that monster's effect, you can take 1 Galaxy Eye Photon Dragon from your hand or deck and either special summon it or attach it to the XZ's monster you control as material. Then, if you activate this effect during the battle phase, double the attack of all number XZ monsters you control. We have 1 Emperor. If this card is sent to the graveyard, except from the field, while other Photon or Galaxy monsters on your field or in the graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. You can only use this effect of Photon Emperor once per turn. After you normal special summon this card, you can normal summon one light monster during your main phase, in addition to your normal summoner set. Then we got one Nibiru, the Primary Being. I just had to, I need to see one extra card in this, kind of fill the spot. It does actually come up every now and then, so I do like it. We have one Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial target is, of course, Photon Jumper. We have one Recruitment of the Army. Our target for that is Photon Vanisher. We have one Galaxy Expedition. If you control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster, special summon one level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck in defense position. We have one Galaxy Trance. Pay 2,000 life points to target one Photon monster to your graveyard. Special summon both it and one Galaxy monster from your deck for the same level, both in defense position. And if you do, each monster's attack become 2,000. Also, their effects are negated. You can only activate one Galaxy Truce per turn. We have one Herald of the Abyss. This is one of our triple tactic thrust targets. This allows us to get rid of certain boss monsters that are kind of difficult to out. We have one triple tactic talent. We have 3 Thrust. We have one Numbers Last Hope. This card, by the way, has screwed me a couple times. Be careful with it. It's a really good card, but there's one speculation that kind of screws you over sometimes. Pay half your life points to target 2 monsters in your graveyard, special summon both, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this card resolves, exceed summon one number exceed monster using only those 2 monsters. Also, for the rest of the turn after this card activates, you can only special summon one more time from the extra deck. That last effect has screwed me over. We have 3 Galaxy 100. When this card is activated, you can send one Photon or Galaxy card from your deck to your graveyard. If you Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is special summon to your field, except during the damage step, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and apply one of these effects. You can banish one monster from it, or special summon one numbered monster from it to your field. Then we got 2 Called by the Grave. And then lastly, we have 1 Destruction Dharma Karma Cannon as a defensive cool. Just in case they do try like Ash Blossom or something like that, we could thrust into Karma Cannon, set it, pass, and then we can flip all this stuff face down. We have 1 Baguska. We have 1 Star Leech Photon Blast Dragon. This card does not come up often, but it is a way to recycle some of your Galaxy Eyes dragons that are banished or in your graveyard. So that is actually really good. We have 1 Galaxy Photon Dragon. We have 1 number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Number 62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. We have Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. Number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon. Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. Number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Number C62 Neo Galaxy. This is our OTK enabler. I'll show off games about that. We have 1 Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade Dragon. Galaxy Eyes Cypher X Dragon. We have 1 Divine Arsenal Zeus. Since this card does come up, and since we're Xyz face deck, this does come up quite often. And then last but not least, we have 2 Galaxy Eyes Solar Flare Dragon. If this card is Link Summon, you can target 1 Photon and Galaxy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can discard 1 Galaxy card and 1 Photon card, or discard 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, then target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This allows you to recycle your Galaxy Photon cards in your graveyard and add them back to your hand, which is a really good effect. And it. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call there, so my apologies. Won't let that happen again. Let me just mute my phone. So yeah, that's the whole deck. Usually our inboard is going to be like Galaxy Eye Soul Flare Dragon with like number 90. And our OTK enabler is if we're going second, we want to set up number 62. Then we're going to upgrade into number C62 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Because it attacks 3 times, usually it's unaffected. And on top of that, we're detaching Galaxy Eyes after the Glow Dragon. So we get this guy that can attack 3 times on all of you, on like 3 body opponents monsters. It'll be roughly about 10 to 11,000 attack on top of that. So it's a really good OTK enabler. So like I said, really good deck. I'm really enjoying it. Surprisingly, it got me out of Platinum. I'm now in Diamond. And still not the best. I'm not master yet with it, but I'm pretty sure I could get there. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys some games, and I hope everybody enjoys, and have a wonderful night. Alright, this first game is against Resonator. And my opening hand isn't terrible, but we'll see how this goes. So my opponent lets me go first. I actually Galaxy 100. He maxes. I do have the called by, so this kind of works out in my favor. So I'm going to call by that Max C there, of course, because I cannot let that happen. So Max C is going to go bye-bye. And on top of that, that means my talent is going to be live at this point. So I'm going to see his hand. Galaxy's going to jump Photon Jumper. Photon Jumper is going to allow me to grab a Galaxy Expedition. I activate Talent. Talent's going to reveal what's in his hands. And at this point, he had Psy Reflector, Wandering King, Resonator card, and Infinite Permanence. I'm like, Infinite Permanence is kind of the most dangerous out of all that, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then at this point, I have Galaxy Soldier, dumping Brave. Soldier's effect is going to grab me a Galaxy Summoner. I Noble Summon Summoner, bring back that Brave. At this point, I activated Summoner's effect on Soldier, making it level 4 to get Photon Dragon out. Galaxy Photon Dragon is going to activate effect. I detach 1 to get Vanisher. Vanisher is going to special summon itself, allow me to get a card, and on top of that, I'm going to make it a level 8. So yeah, I'm doing that for a reason. And now I get Photon Galaxy Eyes Dragon. I get Galaxy Eyes Soulful Dragon out, and I get back my Galaxy Soldier. For follow-up for next turn, Galaxy Expedition is going to get out Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Galaxy 100 effects going to activate. I'm going to look at his extra deck, and at this point, I'm going to banish what I think is going to be the most dangerous card. And for me, that was Calamity. If I get Calamity locked on his turn at my turn, it's just going to suck. So let's just get rid of that right now. So I go into number 90. And at this point, I set. So I got a quick effect pop and a negate. And we're going to see what ends up happening. My opponent activates Noble Knight Shield to grab Hop Ear. I'm like, okay. He activates Resonator Call. At this point, I'm going to activate Photon Lord's effect. I'm going to add a card to my hand. So at this point, I add Afro Dragon for next turn. He grabs Crimson Resonator. I'm like, alright. He activates Crimson Rage Resonator. It special summons it. Then on top of that, he special summons Widowmaker. At this point, I know his hand. He only has tuners left, so I'm going to go pop his non-tuner. He normal summons Slide Reflector. Slide Reflector, by the way, for people who don't know, is one of my favorite cards. I activate Number on this effect, number 90s, to get rid of his Slide Reflector, because I don't want this continuing. And his last card's Hop, so I'm feeling pretty confident. Slide Reflector gets negated, and at that point, he scoops. So yeah, like I said, this was a pretty good board, good game. This is showcase a typical end board going first. It's not the most powerful, but yet again, depending on how you want to do it, it's pretty decent. So with that in mind, let's go into game number 2. Alrighty, so this is game number 2, and it gets Vanquish Soul, and this is going to showcase. Well, I have some trouble. I go first. I activate Galaxy 100. He's going to activate Soul Plutes, and I was like, I don't know this card, so this is interesting. This is a weird Vanquish Soul list I've never seen before. I dump Jumper. Jumper's going to grab me Expedition. At this point, I activate Thrust. I'm going to set Karma Cannon for next turn. I normal summon Summoner. Summoner's going to bring back Jumper. Then I special summon Vanisher. Vanisher's going to grab me Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. At this point, I'm going to X-Season into Galaxy Photon Dragon. Galaxy Photon Dragon is going to allow me to get a Galaxy Photon card. I do get Galaxy Brave. And at this point, I go into Galaxy Solar Dragon. Solar Dragon effects are going to grab me Summoner back for next turn. Galaxy Brave, I'm going to reveal Galaxy Eyes Photon. Special summoning it. Then I'm going to activate Expedition. Expedition is going to grab me a Photon Dragon. Then at this point, I'm going to look at his extra deck. And I'm going to choose Special Summon because I realized he has a number 90 in his extra deck. I'm like, I could utilize that. Then I'm going to go into Hope Harbinger. So this is a Monster Negate, a Spell Negate, and a Quick Time Pop. So I'm feeling really confident in this. And on top of that, if all comes down to hell, I do have Flip Everything. Photon, I'm going to activate its effect and get Galaxy Eyes Afterflow. This is a misplay. I should have grabbed a Photon card, but it's fine. I learned that afterwards, so that was a misplay on my part. My opponent activates Strike Your Soul, revealing Retime. At this point, I'm going to negate that with number 38 because Strike Your Soul is a powerful card. I don't want this getting out of hands. So I attach Strike Your Soul to it. He sets 1. He activates Retime targeting both my cards. So this actually books and moons my own card and his. I'm like, that's kind of terrifying. I'm going to negate that. So I do negate it. Since I activated Afterglow Dragon's effect, I can normal summon, meaning special summon a Galaxy Photon, and I can banish another card from his deck, for his extra deck. I do get rid of Rock Vanisher. At this point, he is going to link into Rock Vanisher, and at this point, I do have a quick pop still. I'm going to pop this card. He's going to try to add one to his hand, and at this point, I'm going to call by the card that he was trying to add back to his hand. That way, I'm trying to get rid of all of the resources he has. And I'm feeling pretty confident from this position. He can't really do too much. I pop his Link. He sets one in, so it's 3 cards. I activate Galaxy Summoner, normal sub Galaxy Summoner to get back, Afterglow. I was going to link into C number C62, but at that point he just concedes. So yeah, that's kind of the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's get into game number 3. Alright, this last deck here is the Mirror Match. I am actually playing against Galaxy Eyes, and my opponent had an interesting build with it. I kind of respect it, and I was like, I kind of like some of the choices he had. But he let me go first. He's trying to OTK, so I activate Galaxy Soldier, getting rid of Photon Jumper, Soldier effect, and Galaxy effects don't activate. He maxes my Jumper. I'm like, that actually kind of sucks. Soldier's effect's still going to go through though, so I'm feeling pretty confident with that. Soldier effect's going to go through, and I get Summoner. And at this point, I activate Thrust. Thrust is going to grab me a Karma Cannon for next turn. I normal summon Summoner. Summoner's going to bring back Jumper. And at this point, I'm going to activate Summoner's effect, making Soldier a level 4, and I go to Galaxy Photon Dragon. Galaxy Photon Dragon, I want to detach, grabbing Galaxy 100. Galaxy 100 is going to activate. I'm going to dump Emperor. Emperor effect is going to bring itself back to the field. Then Galaxy, I'm going to make it into a level 4. At this point, I go into Galaxy Eyes Solar Dragon. Solar Dragon's effect, I'm going to bring back my Summoner for next turn. Activate Galaxy Wizard. Wizard effect is going to tribute itself, and I get Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And I end my turn. I'm not feeling too confident on this one. My opponent activates Nibiru Dragon. I'm like, oh, this is an interesting, because this allows him to just get level 8s out into the field to go into Link 8 plays, XZ 8 plays, which half our deck is all about. So I'm like, okay, this is an interesting build. It's either Blue Eyes or non. I do have a Max C. He Ash Blossoms by Max C. I'm like, okay, we'll have to see where this goes. So I'm not feeling too confident. Nibiru Dragon's going to special summon, and then he special summons the other level 8. I am going to take the time to get rid of one of the level 8s, and he has no full follow-up. I was like, that's interesting. Activate Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial is going to dump Jumper. Jumper effect is going to grab me a Spell Trap. I do get Galaxy Expedition. Normal summon Summoner. Summoner is going to bring back Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and I activate Galaxy 100, and I do banish number 100. I'm like, okay, this is an interesting OTK enabler. Activate Galaxy Expedition, getting Afterglow Dragon. Then at this point, I'm going to XCs into number 62, and I'm going to link up into C number 62, and I'm going to go into, at that point, my opponent just concedes. So yeah, that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun playing. Surprisingly, I've been really enjoying it. Yes, like I said, if you guys have any questions about the deck list, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer them. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the next deck list, because I'm very excited to show it off. All right, have a good night, everybody. Bye.